She once blasted our president as a white supremacist, but apparently this controversial ESPN host deserves a big award.
The National Association of Black Journalists have awarded vocal anti-Trump critic Jemele Hill with their Journalist of the Year award.
Here to react, editor-in-chief of campusreform.org, Lawrence Jones. Lawrence, I always thought journalists broke stories. She has commentary. Whether you agree with it or not, I thought that's a brand new nuance to that category.
Yeah, the bottom line is that she's unemployed from hosting her own TV show. This is not something we should be promoting. At the end of the day, I want people that look like me, people that looked up to her, to have someone on TV that is going to forever, show them that they can do it. Now she can't do that. Now she's unemployed. The National Black Association of Journalists are literally saying now we're going to applaud unemployment, and that's not something I stand for.
Well, when I was in journalism school, it was all about just the facts, but now apparently journalism looks a lot like activism, and sometimes you watch the briefing at the White House. There are a lot of activists in there,
and apparently activism is starting to pay more too because they're continuing to keep their jobs. At the end of the day, look, you can have your opinions about Donald Trump. Sometimes I disagree with him. A lot of times I agree with his policies. But at the end of the day, you got to know your audience. You got to know the people that you represent. And half of the country is on the right, and half of them is on the left. And I think she just made a bad business move.
Speaking of audience, when they pulled her off the show, the ratings on her show went up. She and Michael Smith were pulled from that show.
Of course they did, because you're bashing people that voted for the president. And so I just don't think it's a smart move when you get into this business of entertainment. And you're going to always disappoint someone when you start talking about politics.
National Association of Black Journalists, they released this statement. They said she uses her platform to address national, social, and cultural issues in addition to sports. Hill nearly broke the internet last year when she criticized President Donald Trump.
Oh, you mean that platform that she no longer has? I mean, that's the example.
Lawrence, I have no problem. Like, if she does the right thing in a big story and she loses her job, a lot of times your editors don't appreciate your work if you do a good job. My question is, her commentary made the network look bad? Is that your contention?
No, it made the network look bad, and at the end of the day, she wasn't representing her audience. At the end of the day, we're here to pay bills, okay? This is capitalist. It's a free market industry where your job is determined by your ratings. If her ratings were high, she would still be on air, no matter what she said, but that just wasn't the case. You're there to serve your audience, give them the content that they need, and then she would have been able to forever to keep her job, but that wasn't the case. Ratings actually went up ever since she left.
Well, this organization has been in business for a long time, and that's the woman that they wanted to give the award to, and they're free to do that.
Right, they're free to give the award to him, but at the end of the day, is this a standard as black journalists that you want to set for the next generation? I thought we believed in black magic of black business owners. How can she donate to those young black folks if she no longer has a platform? I want him, if I had a little girl, to say, hey, if she wanted to go in sports, she can listen, she can look up to Jemele. Well, there is no Jemele anymore.
He is going to be later today on Outnumbered on this channel. We'll be watching for you, Lawrence.
Thank you so much.